Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Crow, and I wanted to talk about this because I mentioned how Camille Vasquez had been hired by NBC News to be their legal correspondent, and how I was really curious about what Kat Tenbarge's reaction would be, because Kat Tenbarge essentially claimed that Camille Vasquez was like a pick-me girl, right? Johnny Depp just wanted to fuck her, right? In fact, they went after any woman who was on that stand, except for the really popular actress, because that would have been a terrible thing to do. But like, they overtly went after women in support of Johnny Depp on the most sexist of ways, right? Kat Tenbarge claimed this woman was like a brainless bimbo that was just hired by Johnny Depp so he could fuck her. They also had expert witnesses in which they tried to imply Johnny Depp was bringing over to wine and dine them so he could hook up with them. Like, it was really nasty, okay? And this is from the people that say that they stand up for women. They don't. They claim to do that. They wrap themselves up in that feminist shielding, and then they go out and attack other women on the most sexist fucking levels you could ever possibly imagine. But apparently, there are journalists at NBC News that are complaining and want Camille Vasquez to be fired immediately because of, the fact that they sided with Amber Heard and they still can't get over it. NBC News is facing complaints from its own journalists for hiring the face of Johnny Depp's legal team. Camille Vasquez, a 38-year-old partner at Brown Rudnick in Los Angeles, became a social media sensation last year as Depp's fans cheered on the ultimately successful case that Heard tarnished Depp's reputation and harmed his career with her claims of domestic abuse. Yeah, I mean, look, this isn't just the face for his legal team. This is the woman who absolutely dismantled Amber Heard on the stand, completely demolished her and crippled her in every single way, shape, and form possible. Camille Vasquez completely broke any perception that Amber Heard was a victim for the majority of people who are still on the fence, okay? That woman is a fucking treasure, all right? Johnny Depp spent his money wisely with that one. On Monday, Vasquez made her first appearance on the Today Show as a legal analyst for NBC News. After Vasquez appeared on the Today Show on Monday, a journalist filed a written complaint to management, raising concerns about the decision to hire her as an analyst, which was widely circulated inside the newsroom, two NBC News employees said. Yeah, well, look, here's the thing. She's incredibly popular right now, and NBC News needs to actually make money. So when they have the choice between the whiny little bloggers that they hire to be journalists, or the woman who's actually going to bring them views on TV, guess who they're going to pick? Okay, it's not that hard to understand this one. Some journalists said they felt that hiring discounted NBC's own reporting. During the trial, fans took particular issue with NBC News reporter Kat Tenbarge circulating an online petition to get her fired. Okay, that was actually really funny. And the thing is, Kat Tenbarge has acted in the most absurd of manners, including doxing Depp fans, revealing their full legal names, revealing names of people's husbands, where they work. Like Kat Tenbarge has probably been one of the worst individuals to ever exist on social media, right? With how she uses it and with how she uses her status as a journalist to completely attempt to ruin people's lives. The contract list of television bookers are filled with people like Vasquez, who is a very traditional TV news figure. She's young, telegenic, subject matter expert who cultivated a huge social media following and has plenty of experience discussing legal issues in front of cameras. What's more, a search of her name on TikTok produces videos with a combined 2.9 billion views. Again, that is why she is there. But NBC News is composed of competing fiefdoms, and its cable network and digital operations lean further to the left than its broadcast arm, and many staffers I spoke to remain sympathetic of Heard's view of the case. Well, there you go. They lean heavily to the left. Why would a woman lie? Women never lie. You must believe the victim, and the victim is the woman. So there you go. Right? There's not much more thought put into it. In fact, Kat Tenbarge who was like going around mocking people who talked about the trial, saying that they were completely uneducated, they were just watching YouTube clips, and then later said that she didn't watch the trial at all. But there you go. There you go. NBC News produced a documentary earlier this year that ultimately concluded that the success of Depp's legal team was a setback for survivors of harassment and abuse. Yeah, because it's heavily fucking biased. NBC News also weathered criticism for investigating but never broadcasting allegations of sexual misconduct against the producer Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. Kat Tenbarge, great company you work at, right? For her to end up in this branding as an NBC News analyst, it puts her in league with the journalists of this network, and that's unfortunate, one NBC News staffer said. Well, deal with it. Like literally deal with it. NBC News declined to comment. Of course they did. I think that this article is absolutely funny. Again, congratulations to Camille Vasquez on the role. But at the same time, of course there's going to be backlash from these people. Of course they're going to raise a stink, stomp their feet on the ground. But Camille Vasquez is going to actually generate a profit for them. Whereas, Kat Tenbarge and the idiots who put together this documentary, wow, it seems very well liked. How many views does this thing have? Why wouldn't they hire the super duper ultra popular lawyer who has a massive social media following in order to kind of redeem some of their reputation? Because again, the fact of the matter is, because of the publishing and because of the cable, you have people who only believe that Amber Heard is fully supported by NBC News as a whole, and they take great issues with that network. So having Camille Vasquez come in and join the broadcasting team, well that makes her seem like she is okay with NBC News, and maybe we should just chill, right? That's how I would view it, anyways. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments section below. This was a fun article. I really did appreciate it.